Hey, 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 come on in. It's me. Let's go. Hey, new starts, new starts. Hey, Carlos, back in. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I'm using the crappy audio from my good. I'm using the crappy MacBook audio. Yes. Hi, John. Yeah, the crappy audio. Oh man. Yeah, how did John and I met through James Holzhauer's game show boot camp. Um Man, you guys. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You guys have like I don't know. It's just it's like funny because there's so many levels to like being good at trivia, right? Oh yeah, I'm putting out a video. I don't know when I'm putting it out, but hopefully this week I'm gonna put it out. But I I uh I played trivia against I actually initially thought it was just gonna be me, and then someone from our team showed up, uh and it and like I played at like this bar, and it's not really fair because I'm not going up against someone like John or like Jake or like Isaac Pablo, who's like smarter than an average person. But you would think with enough people that they would have the brains of like a Jake, an Isaac, or perhaps John, with enough people, right? Because you can have like 14 or 12 people to a team. Right. So I roll up there and it's like 6 p.m. or something like that. It's like um yeah, it's at 6 p.m. and and there's seven I this is what I heard. 74 other people. 74 other people. Um and somehow I my team, because I did have someone else help. He helped with like a couple questions, but it was like mostly me answering. Um, we won the entire thing. Yeah. New start. Yeah. So I'm so excited to put out this video because and I just need to like do some. I wanted to make it most of the video is me talking about relaying you guys what the questions were, and like you guys would have gotten like new start. You would John, you guys, Badar, you guys would have beat. Can John beat everyone in Brady video? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. No. And that's I'm not even like capping, like 100%. Yeah, he would destroy the college ones. Like if you watch the college one today, like like dude, some of the guesses were just like outrageously like horrible. Like they were like nonsensical. They made no sense. And then like Brady had like a picture of Gutenberg. Who the fuck is gonna get that? No one's gonna recognize Johannes Gutenberg from a picture, bro. And then Brady was like arguing with me about like, hey, why don't we do periodic table? Yeah, no, seriously, John does need it. We do need to get John exposure. John, we need to get you on fucking Jeopardy. This is how you do it. This is how we do it, man. Yeah, no, I was like, bro, in what universe is a college level kid gonna recognize Johannes Gutenberg from a picture? Serious, like think about that for a second. And mind you, Brady argued. Oh, we can talk. New start. I'll talk to you how he finds them. New start. I'll tell you. So I talked to Brady and I said, look, why don't we do a periodic table, top 10, top 20? And Brady's like, nah, like the fact that you're asking me to do that means you already know it. And like my uncle like wouldn't know it. And I'm like, bro, like I don't what are you talking about? Like the periodic table? Like, why can't we do periodic table? And so I just like I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. They're really similar to that video. John Smith, uh, he takes questions from there. So I asked Brady, like how does like I just straight up asked him like, how do you write your own questions? Do you have someone that writes them? He's like, oh, I just use Chat GPT and then I edit them myself. Yeah, Yeah. The titanium one, that's why I'm so pissed I missed that one. Like, that one was a Jet Punk one. At the time, I'd only gotten up to, like, 100 or 150 of the general knowledge, and that one was taken from, like, 200 something or, like, 220 something, and so I hadn't made it yet. Yeah, I mean, I know it's, like, valid, like, but, like, bro, like, I don't know. Like, and especially because, like, he had, like, he's asked me to edit questions of his, but he's not using any of my. It's like, why are you asking me to edit things when you're not gonna, like, use, like, it's like, bro, like, what was the point of that? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm happy. Like, I'm just happy to be in communicado with Brady and everything because, like, dude, like, he blessed my channel. Like, there's no fucking way I have 1,000 of you guys. There's no way I meet any of you guys. There's no way I know any of you guys without Brady's channel. How does Brady prepare the questions? So this is what he does. I'm guessing this is what he does because he hasn't told me specifically what he does. He just says that he uses ChatGPT. He asked ChatGPT to generate a question list or whatever. So I'm guessing for the red and white flags for Isaac, he just says, hey, what are all the countries that have red and white flags? Only red and white. And it will generate a list. Then Brady goes to Google and then will fact check it or whatever. New Star, yeah. Fair. That's a yeah. I don't want to. Yeah. 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 I mean, yeah. So it's like it's a combination of Chat GPT and editing on his part. And, like, I can see why he tries to take a lot of pride in his in like his material. But it's like, dude, like, you didn't even like, I don't know, like, what's it like, if you're gonna ask me to edit it, like, at least use some of the shit that, like, I helped edit. Like, the question about the molting, the ecdysis, I specifically told him this is too hard. Like, I can pull up the document, like the Excel thing. I'm like, this is way too difficult. Like, the person is not going to get them. Yeah, John is actually very humble. John's way, yeah. John is modest. He's notice he's not talking. I'm doing all the talking for him. So like, they're not gonna get this. Like, I was like, you should accept molting. And then in the video, what he changes it, he's like, also known as molting. And I'm like, bro, no, you should say also known as ecdysis. What, like that just says, like, bro, like. The one thing that I messed up though in editing was the Copacabana thing. I thought they would know it, but I knew it was going to be college kids for the video. Like, I didn't know, but I assumed. I was assuming, and I thought there might be someone of those people that listened to the Barry Manilow hit, the Copacabana, and it ended up becoming a complete stumper. Like, none of them knew it. They're like, they hadn't even heard of it, and I was like, no, like that. That was like, oh shit, like, okay. Um, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, and I guess, like, I think the reason why he hasn't asked me to edit after that is because, like, he has to, like, I can't edit and compete at the same time, you know? Like, that's like a problem. Um would I that creates another question. Would I rather be an editor? Oh, you got to go. Can you start? Yeah, it's nice seeing you. Um I don't know. It creates, like, an issue. It's like, okay, do I want to be known as a competitor or like an editor? I'd much rather compete than write. Edit. I'm okay with editing. Editing, like, I'm okay. I'm more content with editing um than writing. I think I'm because I've, like, seen enough questions. So, like, I know what a good question looks like. I like have, like, a sense of what a good question is like. So I like, okay, like that. I don't know. I'm not at a point yet. I just got sidetracked about that 2 versus 7. Oh, damn it, new start left. The 2 versus 74 thing. Yeah. So we ended up fucking winning that. We ended up winning that. And, like, the whole place was, like, quiet. Like, they were, like, silent when we won. And I was popping off. I was like, let's go. And, like, because I was so excited. Like I was like, let's do this. Like, because and then a couple weeks ago, like I have a notebook and I have ADHD. Oh, what do I have ADHD. Oh yeah, no shit, I have ADHD. What topic area do you struggle most when studying general knowledge? Okay. I would say for me, the area that I struggle the most is probably it's probably going to be music, like rock music, or like movies. But movies I'm like okay at, like I'm okay at, but like pop culture is probably the thing that I struggle with. But I study it a fair amount, so I've really been trying to work on that. Yeah, so like, oh dang it, I wanted New Start to be here for this because he's good at geography. But yeah, okay, so 2 versus 74th. I'm not. No. I'm definitely into music. I'm really into EDM. So two of my favorite artists are Madeon, Hugo, Leclerc, Porter Robinson. However, the trivia verse, they are so oh my god, Daft Punk. Okay, actually, it's funny because like my favorite band ever is Phoenix, Thomas Mars, married to Sofia Coppola. They actually met through I believe they met through Lost in Translation. So she was directing the film and she had his band Phoenix play. So they played like fences and whatever. And that's how they met. And that now they're married, they have kids and everything. And they go between New York and Paris and everything. But I love French music. I love French house, Nicky Romero. So yeah, I love music. It's just the stuff that I like is not tested at all in trivia. They refuse to innovate. They refuse to get with the times when it comes to music. Jeopardy is finally, thank you, Carlos. Yeah. They refuse to Justice. Justice is great. Tame Impala, they collabed on like one of the songs for Justice's new album. Um, they like there's just a refusal to innovate and to get with the times when it comes to music. Complete refusal. They just stick to who wins the Grammys or wins the awards, and there's so many hidden gems and artists that they just don't um, that don't get mentioned. So yeah, the first round was like a music round, and I knew like three of them, and then the other guy that I was playing knew the other two, and so we got or I guess we got four of them, but we knew the artist for all of them, so we got like he calls it like a sweep or whatever. And if you get two or three sweeps or whatever, you get like a pass that you can use for the final rundown. So his trivia is like really interesting, maybe weird, you might say. So basically, it comes down to the final five questions. So you literally could be 20 points. You could be 20 points from the leader and still win the game. And to me, like that's frustrating as a player. Like the team that wins should win, right? But okay, I see like how if makes it more inclusive, I guess. So that's um yeah. So yeah, that. And then there was like a highest peaks category, and I swept that category. You should make the trivia nights videos. Okay. No, I want to, but oh my god, there's so much stupid shit that has happened. Um so I went, oh my god, like I was accused of cheating at a fuck I'm so upset by this. I'm swearing. I'm normally I don't cuss this much, but it just pissed me off so much. I talked with the host of it, and he knows that during like 7:30 that I play this trivia app for money because like I like I do this full time and I try and win money. And because it was like it was like well, it wasn't stupid, but it was like a movie category, and you had to see the screen. I had my phone like this, like this, and I'm like, all I'm doing is pressing a thing, right? I'm not Googling. I'm not doing this or anything. Someone from another table recognizes me, gets up, and says, "Hey, that guy's cheating. He's on his phone." And I immediately get up. I say, "Hey, no, I'm not. I'm using this. I'm playing a trivia app for money," very calmly, and try and explain it to him. He and I say, I actually I called him. I shouldn't have done this, but I said, "Hey, you're being an a-hole for you're being an a-hole. I'm not cheating. I clarified this with the host. You can ask the host about this. I'm not cheating." So then he says, "Well, you shouldn't have had your phone out." What I should have said is, "Are you going to take back the fact that you called me a cheater? Because I'm not a cheater." And he instead, so I go up to show him like, "Hey, I'm not cheating. Check. You can check the phone." And he says this dude legit. He tried to go Super Saiyan. I swear to God, you guys. He huffs and puffs, and he's like, "You mother, woo, you mother effer," to me. And so I kind of like, yeah, I know it was insane. And so I like actually kind of like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of flinched because he screamed it like a banshee, like an absolute banshee in my face. And he was like, "Get out of my face" or something. And I was like, "I'm not in your face. I'm just showing you like the like I'm not cheating. Like I'm literally," I was like, "Look at my search history. Like you can look at my search history." And so he calls me that. And then this other old guy, is like, "Yeah, sit down, don't be on your phone," So this old fart. And no, it was really good. Everyone knew that I wasn't cheating. Like they knew like that the guy was insane. And that guy left. He left the bar. Like he left the event. And so then Steve came in, the guy that runs the charity, and he's like, "Ben's not a cheater. Like, what are you talking about? Like, what is this? Like, he doesn't cheat." Because he's seen me play. I've played by myself and won. And I do have footage of that. So I will eventually share that. Because there was a time where I filmed myself and I was just playing myself. And so like what happened is like his wife would not stop. Like she wouldn't shut up. The wife of the guy. She's like, "No, you shouldn't have had your phone out." Like, blah, blah, blah. Like, and I'm like, what are you arguing about? Like, called me a cheater. And so that led to him saying like, "No, you can't have your you can't have your phone." He's like, "No more phones. If you have to use your phone, go outside." And it was just like it was just like like the optics of the whole situation were just like really like the whole like the way it looked, right? Like I was caught in like a really bad position, right? Because I know my phone shouldn't be out. Like I knew that, right? Like I knew I was kind of playing with fire, but I thought because like I clarified with Steve, I'm like, "Hey man, like I do this trivia app, like I'm not cheating or anything, like I'm just pressing a button." And I thought I cleared it up with him. I thought it would be okay. So if you think about it though, that guy, he was fucking watching me, right? He was watching me. Previous to that situation, he was looking for trouble. He was looking for anything suspicious of me because ever since I joined that trivia team, we were consistently beating them. How could this be? This guy's a cheater. Yeah. Yeah, no, exactly. Let's take this outside and play around on the J archive. Like Pete and okay, we won last week. And instead of saying, "Oh, Ben's a cheater" or whatever, because we beat them, it was, "Oh, look how many people they have in their team." It's fucking comical. People just create excuse after excuse when they don't win. When they don't win, it's always something else. They'll find any reason to do it. So what happened at the other place where I won, it was 2 against 74. Johnny, the guy that runs the trivia, he announced it. He doesn't have the balls to come up to me and say it. He says it to the patriarch of the team, the namesake of the team's wife. And he says, "Hey, Ben can't, I know Ben's not cheating, but Ben can't use his notebook anymore because it was observed that blah, blah." And I pre-wrote the answers, guys. I pre-wrote the questions, and I already have the answers in my notebook. And so I talked to Johnny last week, and I'm like, hey, man, what if I just bring a blank sheet of paper? Just a blank sheet. It's completely blank. And he's like, no. And I was like, but it's blank. He's like, no. And so he comes back. He's like, hey, I know. I was like, now that I've had time to think about it, the reason. Why do I look so pale in the Brady or Tudor videos? Because I am that pale. It's horrible European genetics. That is the answer. I don't tan. My dad got very tan at the later stages of life. I think the skin cells just eventually give out. But yeah, growing up, my mom and my mom's like ginger. Well, she's a redhead, and my dad was very pale growing up. So it's just genetics. It's all genetics. Also, why do I look so pale? The lighting that Brady uses is just terrible. Like, he doesn't adjust it for someone who's pale to me. So yeah, it's a combination of the fact that yes, I am that pale, and two, like, the lighting does not help, does not do me any justice. Yeah, Gen X and sunscreen. Yes, you remembered the sunscreen. Where was I? Yeah, so he came up and he's like, hey, like, the reason I can't do you can't do the sheet. I think it's bullshit. I think he just thought of another reason. And so he's like, oh, like, I've in the past, like, I've had people try and poach my questions. And I was like, first of all, sir, your questions are not that good. Second, no, I didn't do that. But he's like, hey, like, he's like, it doesn't matter anyway. You probably have an eidetic memory. And I was like, not true, but all right, like, fair. So now I've just resorted to just audio recording the whole thing, whatever. But yeah, I think that was so stupid. And then like we freaking won. We won last night, and there was a question in the final rundown. Remember those final 5 questions that I told you about? So this was one of the questions, you guys. This was one of the questions. He had a cat category. So cat breeds. And so this was the question. He says, according to Jim Davis, the creator of Garfield consists of 2 breeds of cat. Name either one of them. All right. So my team, we're like pretty sure tabby, right? And like, okay, it's an orange tabby, right? But he just asked for the breed. So we put tabby. We just put tabby. Some other team put orange, like minx or something. They didn't put the correct answer, but he prematurely says that they have the right answer. But that team is so kind, or they're so truthful and honest, that they admitted that they did not put the right answer. He was going to give them like the game. And dude, I'm furious. I'm like, this is I didn't scream it, but I'm like, that's bullshit, because you wanted the breed. The color is not part of the breed. It's the tabby. The tabby is the breed. And this is one of those trivia people that you can't argue with. They're like, because they think they're always right. So like, whatever. So now we have to win the game again. We have to win it a second time. And thankfully, this is one for John. The question for John. Because he had a sister cities round. So it's like Dallas, sister cities, Fort Worth, right? Dallas, Fort Worth, DFW airport. Sister city of Minneapolis, St. Paul, right? Bristol, Tennessee, Bristol, Virginia, so on and so forth. And so the final question, the 5th question, ends up being, what is the sister city of Windsor, Ontario? What is the sister city of Windsor, Ontario? Windsor, Ontario. Type your answers in the chat. I'll give you guys 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 20, 19, 17. Sister city of Windsor, Ontario. Come on, John. John, just say it. Just say it, bro. He's too. I know you know this. Just say it. Yeah, Badar, where are you from? Oh, yeah, no, this is really not fair. Carlos isn't from America. Okay. John, come on, man. Just just say the answer. All right. Southeast Asia? No, 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 not Southeast Asia. It's going to be in the U.S. It's going to be United from Galicia region. Oh, but you're from Southeast Asia? Bangladesh, Pakistan? No, 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 no. That's not Southeast Asia. That's like Thailand, Laos, Vietnam. But ours sounded different to me though. Myanmar, Malaysia. Okay, cool. Yes, John. There we go. Yes, the answer is Detroit. Yeah, where that's where SporkleCon was held in 2024. And the reason I know this is because the dating population in Cleveland is so horrible that you end up being shown people from Windsor, Ontario. And so I'm like, okay, where's Windsor, Ontario? So I happened to look that up, and like, yeah, we beat the other team twice, and I also fist pumped and was very happy because like I don't know. I'm like I'm so pissed. I kind of want to rename the team "Not Beating the Cheating Allegations." It's so stupid. Like every place that I do the bar trivia, I get involved with some bullshit, like some bullshit scandal. Um, um. Oh, we got a nice influx of. Oh, we had like 7 people. That was pretty cool. Yeah. So the answer is Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan. Detroit, Michigan, which is further. So you see, I think right, John. Windsor goes further south than Detroit. Pretty sure because it's like the way the yeah. Yeah, so that happened just this past Sunday. All of that just happened. Yeah. Galicia? That's in Spain. It's a region in Spain. I don't know if I could pinpoint it in uh pinpoint where exactly it is cuz like you guys have like several like Catalonia um Galicia, like I mean that's something where Jake would beat me. Jake would identify all the regions and know the major cities which are and which of the regions. He would know that for sure. It's a region of Poland. Oh, maybe. Yeah, Jake would know that too. uh, we're in the northwest, Bryce, north. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, no, no. Yeah, he asked like the other questions from Sunday were like, what year did what year was each of these like wars or battles essentially? So he did World War II, World War One, uh, Mexican American, which no one knew, not even me because I just hadn't been studying it. Just I don't pay. I just really I'm not a big year guy. Like I know roughly. Jake memorizes thousands of worlds. This is for fun. No, no, no. Photographic memory, guys. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know how that's one thing that I forgot to ask him, like how he did the studying for the Vietnam video. That was really cool how he did it, and he knew the diacritical marks too. So that actually does lend credence that he may have like a pretty good photographic memory for the diacritical thing. Because remembering that's like not easy. Um. Oh, thank you for liking the stream. It helps with the algorithm. Hi, E and I. Hi, how are you? E and I videos. How are you guys? Um. What are we talking about? Well, we were talking about I played trivia on Sunday and I have this like there's like this like petty now you have my like too. Thank you, thank you. There's like this petty rivalry. Basically I beat 74 other people by myself. Okay, the guy helped with like me 4 or 5 questions. It wasn't really by myself, but for the video sake, like I'm gonna title it that way. And after that, they like were like, how is this guy so good? Like, how is he? And so they saw that I was writing questions down with my notebook, and so they accused me of cheating. So after that, I I was not told directly, I was told indirectly that I was no longer allowed to write down questions. And this past Sunday, I have proven, hopefully without a shadow of a doubt, that I am not a cheater, and we have beaten them. They have a team of 14 people, and we only have 4 people, and we still beat them, or something like that. It was like 4 or 5 people. um, yeah, but it's just, I don't know. You always, I don't know. You always face adversity, so we're just talking about John had mentioned, like, oh, why I don't film the trivia things. It's because now like now everyone's like watching me with a magnifying glass. So it's, but it's trivia on Sunday. I couldn't go to trivia on yesterday because the traffic was so bad. So I wanted to play trivia on 6 p.m. and it's an hour and it's like an hour and something away. It's in Pensacola. It's the only place that offers trivia on Mondays. And I left my apartment at like 4:40. Oh, thank you for the heart for the thought. I got stuck in such bad traffic. It said I would have arrived at like 6:20, and I'm like, maybe I can do it. Like I could probably maybe make it worth, like I could play a deficit. I could do that. I can play handicap because I'm that humble. I'm that guy. No, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. And so after a while, I'm just like, ugh, I'm still an hour away. I'm stuck in traffic because of all these dumb Florida morons getting into these accidents. And I just decided to, I was like, you know what? Because I can't make the trivia. Usually when I do the trivia, I can't play the trivia game. Oh wait, you weren't here for this. So this one jerk off accused me of cheating. I was playing trivia while I was doing trivia. I was doing trivia while I was doing trivia, guys. I was on a trivia app playing for money while playing bar trivia. And he sees me just have my phone out and he accuses me of cheating. So I clarified it, and he left because he knows he was wrong. He's never going to admit it to me, but whatever. So, but the issue with doing that is like when you do these it depends like who's running it and everything and like whatever. So like I can't. It's most times it's very very difficult for me to do both. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll go have a nice dinner and I'll play the trivia app. And I won $20. So hey, like that's I last week I played, I won 50. I won 50 of the I won a $50 gift card. That we back? We back? We good? Um Funny. Okay. So funny you mentioned Lucky 13 because I think that the 2026, so not this year because I think it's too late for another trivia show. I think 2026 we're going to see another trivia show, like a new trivia show. Um, and I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. So this show that I think it will be picked up. I someone has to pick it up. It's too good not to do. It's the reason I know about it is because Hans von Walter told me about it. And Hans was the second biggest winner on Lucky 13. Y'all know who's number one. And so it's likely going to be called the Arena. And basically, so the way it works is you take a test, you take a test in a variety of subjects, and they rank you as a heavyweight, a medium weight, and a lightweight. And someone gets predetermined as the first person who's like king of the hill, and then the king of the hill selects selects people to battle, and I think you get more money for selecting a heavyweight person for going against someone who's better in that category. And the the so so the guy they picked was Ryan Chafee, and for those who don't know, Ryan Chafee was a Jeopardy champion for like 3 days. Was on Millionaire, I believe, and yeah, I think he was a Millionaire contestant. He was on a bunch of other shows. He was an expert on Masterminds. So he's very knowledgeable. He's very knowledgeable. And so he in the they're taping like the pilot for this, right? And so Hans is there, Pam Mueller is there. Who else is there? There's other trivia people. He knows them, right? So who do you think he picks to go up against? Do you think he picks to go against Hans or Pam? No, of course not. He picks three random people, and he does a heavyweight, a medium weight, and a lightweight. Beats them all, obviously, because I mean, like, he literally does that for a living, right? He was an expert on a game show, right? At that point, you're doing trivia for a living, and he beats them, and then yeah, that was it. But it seemed like it went really well. And I think there has to be at least there's always at least one new trivia show for every like 2 years or something. So in 2024, it was Lucky 13. I don't the arena offer. I think they offered you like some weird. It was like 53,000 for like you can if you beat three if a heavyweight and a mediumweight and a lightweight, you secure like a number. And I think Hans told me it was like 50 something thousand or like 60 some thousand, which I'm like, hey, that's some money. That's something. That's something. So, and then Trivial Pursuit, they are taping as we speak, I think, or next week. I was unfortunately not selected for that. That was like that was a whole ordeal, even getting an audition for that. I had to like we had to pull pull their teeth to get me an audition. I think I knew the writing was on the wall when the person who was going to cast me was the person who did the casting for The Chase and ghosted me. And I was like, uh-oh. Yeah, like this is not going to go well. She's a nice person. I don't like, obviously I don't think that. I'm just kind of being cheeky, and I don't think it had anything to do with that. I think the reason I didn't get casted was I don't think it had anything to do with like my personality. I definitely showed I was enthusiastic and excited because the casting person like told me that like, hey, executives are upset, like they like want enthusiastic people. Keep the energy up and everything. I don't think it was a knowledge thing. I did miss 2 questions. Like, okay, so what? I missed 2 out of 30, 28 out of 30. That's got to beat the majority of people auditioning for that show. I would imagine. Um, so it could be. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe they wanted someone with a third. I don't know. Who knows? I think it was the fact that I won the Lucky 13 thing, but whatever happens. So yeah, currently there are no trivia shows that I know of that are casting for Americans. I know like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the UK, they want people. Yeah, thumbs up. Mm. Um, um, which is a shame because my twin lives there, and I genuinely thought about this. I genuinely thought like, okay, if I could find a job for like maybe a month, could I possibly learn all of British lore and then compete on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire UK? The answer is probably no. Like they would probably hose me with some UK specific question. Like that would just happen. Um, but who knows? I don't know. Um, um, Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys saw Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but there was a team that made it to the $1 million question, and they went for it. I won't reveal what happened, but they went for it, and then some idiot like made a comment that said, "The man, this guy doesn't have Ken Basin doesn't have half the balls as this guy," and I'm like, are you, sir? Are you an idiot? Like Ken Ken played not only like he played the original Recipe Millionaire. Yes, yes, yes. Have I ever watched Only Connect? Yes, I have. I'm actually very bad. I think you can probably try and study for that, but I don't think I have like a lot of the lateral thinking required for that. I'm pretty bad at it. Maybe I'm being harsh on myself, but I I like it, but I'm not good at it. Um, Still more opportunities than the Canadians. Yeah, the Canadians they really get. You need to start my own. I'm trying, John. I'm trying. I think a lot of it. That was brutal when we tried last year. Um. Oh yeah, John. So John and I played Only Connect with Dude, okay. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Pam writes such difficult shit. Like it, and I get why. It's because like she already knows all the like the basic stuff. So it's like only like the obscure stuff like piques her interest. But she writes like such hard shit. I think the one time I played O'Brien's, like Pam was hosting, and like the questions were like they were just so hard. They were so hard. One of them ended up being like a Jeopardy question later, so that was interesting. Yeah. Pam Mueller, by the way. That's the Pam I'm talking about. Pam was a ch- college champion. She went to Loyola, and then she played in the TOC that Brad was a part of. John, correct me if I'm wrong. Did Brad win that TOC? I think he might have lost, right? He did okay. I don't know if he won that TOC. No, he probably did, right? Because he never lost to a human contestant until Watson. So he probably did win that TOC. But that was an absolutely stacked TOC. It was stacked because it had Brad, you had Pam, um, and there were other names that I'm blanking on that were very good. Yeah, Brad won. Okay. Yeah, that checks out. And then yeah, and then Pam did that. Then Pam did the Ultimate Tournament of Champions in like was it 05? Right? Because Ken's on the scene at like 04, 03, something like that. 04, 05, 04, 05, I think. And then they do the Ultimate Tournament. Ken decides they ask Ken, they're like, hey, do you want to go be a Tournament of Champions contestant in perpetuity, or do you want to be a finalist for the Ultimate Tournament of Champions where you're guaranteed at least like 250 or 500,000? He's like, okay, I'll take the guaranteed offer. Which is like, I don't know. Yeah, it all checks out. Now he hosts the show and makes $1 million plus, dollars. Nico, bro. Okay, we got Nico in the chat from Austria. How I found you is over the Brady. Yeah, that's where most people know me now. E and I. Although in a couple weeks' time, you're gonna know me from another channel. We're gonna film. I'm gonna film with another channel. So I just hope to God Brady doesn't like because he'll like randomly hit me up. I just hope he doesn't hit me up like when I'm doing the filming for the other channel. Because I'll be like, hey, like I can't do it. Because I'm very big about like keeping your word, like keeping your promise, and like I made a deal. It's not like a financial deal or anything, but I said, hey, I want to do some videos with you guys, so I want to keep my word. Please stay, Nico. I think Ben. Oh, dude, E and I, you don't even know. Like I filmed videos with Nico, like just us talking. Nico is better at geography than Isaac. Yeah, it's like he's better. Like I know he's better. Like the only thing that like Isaac might be as same as flags, but Nico has more geography knowledge than Isaac. Um, and yeah, so you don't have to worry that E and I, yeah. And what does E and I stand for? What is E and I? I'm curious. Slangs and languages. Yeah, I mean, languages you can study though, right? Like these are all studyable. Like these are you can study these. These right? I feel like anything, almost anything you can study. Yeah, no, they I think they wanted me to do like they didn't tell me about it, but like on their Instagram, they mentioned they like did a poll and they're like 20 versus 1 video. And I'm like, fuck, like that, like dude, I can probably beat like 10 people, 20 people, that's insane. That's insane. Jake did like how many people? 13, 17? But it was like college kids. It was college kids. We're talking about like full adults. Like that's crazy. I don't think I can do that. Especially the tribe language. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. You could study it. Study it. Yeah, the um have a meeting in 8 minutes. Does getting 20 Americans to agree on anything seems impossible. Yeah, but it's gonna be difficult because if they say the answer before me, I'm gonna lose. Like you're right. Tell me some geography questions. No, Nico, I saved the geography questions. I'll save them for when we meet next. I'll save the geography questions. Um, I have some geography questions for you though, but I'll save them for when we meet this weekend. Yeah, no. It's like because you can like John, you can beat like 10 people easily. I feel like 10, 15 people, right? But 20, dude, that's where it gets nuts. Okay, now you guys want to be quiz? Okay, well, what's we have John in the chat. John, don't answer this. You can't answer this because this is Jeopardy. What Great Lake was given the Native American name Gitche Gumee? Your choices are too US centric. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you're from Spain. I forgot. Oh, what's some interesting? Oh, what is considered to be the first novel by Miguel de Cervantes? Also, what other famous author died on the same day as Miguel de Cervantes? So that's two. No, it is. It is Don Quixote. It's Don Quixote. And yes, E and I. Good job. Oh, I died on his birthday. I thought they died on the same day. Okay, I'm probably wrong. I think yeah. Let me just double check that. I think you're right. No, they died around the same time. Um, they I think they died different days because of the time zone. They died different days because of the time zone. But yeah, you're close. You're close, E and I. Very close. You pretty much had it though. You knew the right answer. You knew the right answer, but like the reasoning was a little bit off. So it's still fine. We take those. Oh, you have Cervantes' portrait. I need to visit Spain. I've been to the Dominican Republic. I've been to Costa Rica. I've been to Brazil. Oh, calendar. Time zone or calendar. Oh, that's a good point. Because, well, actually, no, John. Wouldn't they would have been using Gregorian, right? Because that was 1542 or something when they changed it over. I think they changed it in the 1500s. I could be wrong. England and Catholic countries use different until. Oh wow, 1700s. Okay, interesting. Yeah, okay, it was just the Catholic Church or whatever. Yeah, more people like to stream. What flag is this? That looks like the flag. I've seen that flag. Oh man, hold on. I can't even see it. Oh, Nico, that's so small. Hold on, let me see. Oh, wait, how do I? Oh, I'm gonna put it in my notes. Yeah, 5 flags. Oh yeah, six people, 4 flags. We take that. It's a French overseas territory. Is this Saint Martin? No. Saint Martin? Oh, that's Panama's flag. That that's Panama's flag. Yeah, and then starts with a G. Oh, is that G oh my gosh. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Is that Guat? Grenville? Grenoble? No, Grenoble's a city in France. That's Papua New Guinea. You know. Guadeloupe. Ah, I should know that. I really should know that. I can actually identify it on a map. I swear to God, Nico, I can identify it on a map, but I can't. I didn't know I couldn't remember it. Yeah, Guadeloupe. It's like a volcanic island, essentially, right? That looks like the flag of Paraguay because that has like a coat of arms. For flags for studying, I recommend using the world. There's like a world geography thing. Philippines. Philippines, ENI. That's Philippines. Oh, Pitcairn. That's Pitcairn. Pitcairn Island. Yo, Rodin. What's up, man? Or he, her, sorry. Don't wanna that's looks like Poland. Wait above red. What is the capital of Pitcairn? Oh my god. Is it dude, I'm so bad. Is it Douglas? Please stay. Nico, what's the capital of Pitcairn? Is it Douglas? I'm blanking on it. I should know this. I don't know it. I don't think Abbott Town. Is it something town? Douglas is Isle of Man. That's right. Um, is it like Saint something? Yeah, it's Adamstown. Darn. Yeah, it's something town. All right, you guys. I will be back. I just have to hop on a video call for like this research I do. Um, so I'll be right in. How long will I be? I'm just gonna I'm gonna be back. Right.